Hello. This is Gregory Drake with MakingMoneyWithGreg.com. Just coming back from the store here in Vegas. Actually had to go in and get myself some stuff to drink, and that's all my crap on the floor. I don't know for sure if you can see all that, but I got myself some Monsters, I got some Snapples, and I even bought some Hot Wings. I'm actually doing this particular video. I'm actually going to be doing some driving as I'm talking. I hope you don't mind coming along with me as I go throughout the day and play. But it's good to be able to play and work at the same time. So, and this is a cool car to play and work in. Look, got a lot of room back there. But there's nobody here with me. I'm so alone. No, I'm kidding. But what I want to talk to you about is that for those of you who are actually getting ready to choose some businesses, and if you're looking at a video, looking at this particular video, I know that you're either probably already in a business or you're already looking for one. And I did want to tell you, one of the biggest mistakes a lot of people will make when they're looking for businesses, they don't ask the right questions when they get started. So I wanted to kind of give you a little blueprint of some questions to make sure you can ask your upline, whoever you're working with, so that way to make sure you don't kind of get the shaft. And I mean, it's kind of a cool view to drive down. Especially me coming from Michigan. That's where I was actually born and raised. By the way, I'm Greg, Spirit-filled, born-again Christian, from Lansing, Michigan. Actually, I left the snow to come down here and hang out in Vegas for a while, and I think I'm about ready to move. It's kind of funny. A year ago this time, I said that I was going to move to a warmer climate. I had absolutely no idea that this was going to be the climate I was going to move to, or this was going to be the place, but I'm just glad how Lord works everything out. What I wanted to talk to you is about like one of the mistakes that I made. When I got into doing my home-based business, there's a lot of questions I didn't know to ask, and one of the biggest things that will actually hurt you when you're doing this marketing stuff is the stuff that you don't know that you don't know. It's not the stuff that you do, is that you don't know that you do know about, it's the stuff that you don't know that you don't know. And one of the questions I know a lot of people really never ever ask is they never go to their sponsor and realistically ask them what it's going to take to build the business to get to the income level they want to. A lot of people, when they first get started into a network marketing business, the first thing they normally do is they'll fall in love with the product. And then after they get in love with the product, they're like, okay, I want to actually turn this into a business. But if you're into like your second and third opportunity, you've already learned that falling in love with the product is not the end-all sale. So when you get started in a program, you need to ask your sponsor, the person you're working with, a few questions. One, do you have a marketing system? And if they tell you, yeah, our marketing system is you make a name of 100 friends and family, and you go out and we help you close them, or you go to the mall and you do the 3-foot rule, let me give you a quick hint. That is not a marketing plan. That is not even, and I won't say that you can't succeed doing that, but I will tell you the likelihood of, and you have to look at your business as if it's going to be $1 million entity. I mean, could you imagine Bill Gates going out into the streets asking people to buy Microsoft software? I mean, it would be pointless. He has to have a strategy where he can get to more people and do it and leverage technology, leverage something else, whether it be, newspaper or ads or television, to be able to get his message out there. He's not going to do it on the ground. And you have to look at that with your own business. The next thing is, if you do get people, you need to ask them, okay, well, how many people do I realistically need to recruit in the next 90, 60, 12 months, 90, 60 days, 60 or 90 days, 120 days, or the next 12 months to get to my desired level of income. So if you're looking to make $1,500 a month, how many people is it going to take to get there? Now, if they tell you it's going to take, 500, or let's use a small number. Say it's going to take 100 people, you recruit 100 people in your downline, so you don't have to recruit them all. You don't have to recruit like 50, and then out of those 50, they only need to recruit one apiece for you to get to $1,500 a month. Well, the next question you need to ask them is, how many people have they recruited since they've been in, and what has been their success? Because if you're not asking these questions, how can somebody tell you how to get someplace they've never been? And that's one of the things that we get sucked into, is we get so sucked into, oh God, well, hey, my upline is making great money, but you're not working directly with their upline, you're working with them. What can they do to help you? What do they have in place to help you? And the last question is, and actually those are really the biggest questions you really need to ask. Because once you find out how many people it's going to take for you to make the money you're going to make, and to find out if they actually do have a marketing plan, then that's really going to be the things. Those are going to be the two things. And you need to find out, you need to ask the question, to the person who's sponsoring you, why should I work with you? What do you have to offer me that nobody else can? Because if they don't have anything else to offer you, why do you really want to work with that person? Joe Schroeder, one of my personal mentors, he told me, he said, Greg, if the person you're following is not worthy of you, then you literally bastardize yourself. So those are some questions you probably should really ask, because that way you can make sure you don't get messed up. Because you got to realize only about 3 out of every 100 people in this industry actually succeed. And if you are going to increase your chances to get into that 3%, there's certain questions you need to ask to make sure you don't fall into the trap that a lot of people have. Now, if you want to get some more information about what I'm doing, the money that I'm making, and how I can actually help you get to your goals, stop by my website, come and see me, or just pick up your phone and give me a call. You realize I'm the same exact guy what you're seeing on these videos. There's nobody different. It's just me. And once again, this has been Gregory Drake with MakeItMoneyWithGreg.com, praying for you to be the success that God always meant for you.